Mag&Laksh take 2, second episode in this wild ride of seasons. Yeah, we're doing that again! Take.
Hang on, don't start it.
Hi, this is Laksh.
Hi, I'm Maggie.
And today we're here to help.
Oh, that was the other thing. Sorry.
And Maggie's gonna talk about the first step of self-sabotage. Hi, welcome back to our channel. I'm Laksh.
I'm Maggie.
And today we're going to talk about, are you stuck in your life? Are you stuck with your manifesting? Do you feel like things aren't moving the way you want them to? You're still at the same job for 5, 6, 7 years. Your income isn't changing. Your relationship with your significant other is stagnating. Your relationship with your friends are deteriorating. Do you ever feel like this way? Well, that's what we're here to talk about, how to make sure we get through that and not stagnate, but continue to grow. So what gets in our way that we get stuck? Mm-hmm. Number one biggest thing we talk about is we talk about patience with our process. We talk a lot about affirmations, about beliefs, setting up every morning, starting with affirmations and ending our day with journaling. With a lot of positivity, things go in the right direction. But one of the biggest things we see that stops people from making that happen is a lack of patience. That they expect the rewards to come right as they do it, right? What is that called? I forgot.
But just trusting the process.
We'll put it in the caption down there.
Yeah.
I see people that they work out. This is a great example. People work out for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. They expect to change the very next week. No, with your long-term goals, it takes a month, 3, 4, 6 months to make things happen. The bigger the goal, the more time it takes to make it happen. Mm-hmm. If I shower, it's an easy goal because I want to feel clean. It'll change in an instant. But if I want to take my income from $100,000 to $700,000, well, that's a journey that could take me a few more years, right? It's a bigger goal. It takes more time.
And it doesn't have to. Yeah. But trust the process.
Just trust the process.
If it does, that's okay. And if it doesn't, that's okay.
Yeah.
You just have to trust the process. It's divine timing, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. But my biggest thing on feeling stuck is I believe that it's also part of your identity. Once again, just asking yourself, what do I believe in myself? Do I believe that I even have the motivation or the drive or whatever the case may be to make the $700,000 a year? Step number one is, do you even believe that can happen?
True.
Right? So until you believe that, you could very well be stuck at the same job that you hate, that you've been working at for 10 years now and nothing's changing. Once again, like he said, your relationship that you've been in that's stagnant or you're drifting apart. You have to reflect on yourself before you blame it on other people. And why? Is it because you're not growing? Is it because you're both not growing? But inspire, right? So believe in yourself enough to make the $700,000. Mm-hmm. Believe in yourself enough to inspire your significant other. Reflect.
Yeah, reflect. And just honestly be patient. I work in a business where it's all commissions, and it can be tough. You have to have patience in what you do, and continue doing so. We work in sales, right? When I started, I had to work 3, 4, 5 months with little money, but I was putting the work in nonstop, telling my brain it will pay off. It will pay off. And 4 or 5 months later, it really started to keep paying off. Mm-hmm. And then I kept doing more and more of it. But if I had given up in those first few months, that wouldn't have worked out. And I see people give up all the time when they're so close to their rewards, Mm-hmm. So have some patience, trust the process, but also know your process is a good one. Make sure you talk to somebody who knows what they're doing and make sure the process itself is good. And once you know it, don't doubt it. No doubt.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Believe in yourself. Your doubt will slow everything down.
That's what's making you stuck.
Yeah, it's making you stuck. It's causing impatience.
Yeah. It'll cause all those things: impatience, neediness, desperation. It's just not a good energy. So don't be stuck. Just believe in yourself, trust the process, do the work, be the person that makes $700,000 a year. But you have to believe it and do the work, right? Both. Balance.
Yeah, and not even trust it, but enjoy the process. Like
Yeah.
that's the biggest secret, right? The best example I have for that is like I love playing video games in my free time. Sometimes I like to grind for the rewards. That's awful. Don't do that. That makes the game not fun. I hate it. By the time I get the reward, I'm like, thank God this is done. I'm over this. Put my controller aside, throw it away. But instead, if I switch my mentality to let me just enjoy myself. And as I'm playing, I'm getting all these rewards. I don't even notice them. They just keep coming. I enjoy the process. I trust the process, and more things come to me in that way.
So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the video yet on me manifesting him, then you should go check that out. But another thing I manifested was my camper at Indian Lake. So I have my home here, and then I have a camper at Indian Lake. For a long time, I've wanted one. And I remember when I started journaling about it, I thought it was gonna have to be when I was like 30 to 35. Like I just was like, okay, to save up enough money. If you know me, I love being debt free. I wanna pay everything in cash. So I'm like, I'm at least gonna have like 80% of it paid or just all of it. So I want a place when I'm 30, 35. Point of this is I start journaling about it. And I'm thinking it's gonna be like a little cabin or a camper, whichever. And as I was journaling about it, I remember the first couple months I'd write about it. I didn't feel like I believed it yet, right? Like I wanted it. It was a want, but I didn't feel it yet. And it's so funny because I would say about a month or two before, when I would start writing about the camper, like, and I would just write things like how pretty it was gonna be, how fun it would be up there, you know, being able to take my boat out, all these things, just kind of an envisioning, like in a vision board. But yeah, about 2 months before, month and a half, I started, no joke, when I would write it down, I started physically feeling excited. Like I could feel it was coming and I had no idea why, but I just started looking on Facebook Marketplace for campers, bought one that's not brand new, but completely redid it. It's cute, like cute as ever. And if you're not from Ohio or if you don't know Indian Lake, it's really hard to get a spot. So long story short, I mean, the fact that I even got a spot there is insane. I could go on for like an hour about this story, but it really is a crazy story because people are on waiting lists for 2 years up there. Okay, so I found a spot, which we are moving it to even a better spot this spring, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah.
But just the fact that like I could manifest this, like I wrote it and I started physically getting excited. Like once you start physically feeling that it's happening, which I felt him. When he's read it, like I felt him before he came. It was like literally a month before I start, like I can feel your energy. It was like the craziest thing ever. But so that's a cool process in the whole, if you're feeling stuck, start writing it, do vision boards, meditate, you know, get in that exciting energy, be that person, feel it, be it, live it.
I love it. I have nothing to add. I wish I could feel things like she
Oh,
can.
yes, you can. Yes, you do. He feels them almost better than me. You feel you don't?
I don't think like the way you do, but
you've
we all have
never
different
journaled
skills.
it, right? He's never journaled about it, but he feels excited for things before they come. I know you. He's like seriously more intuitive than me. That is no joke. Like I can sometimes feel people's energy. He like feels everyone's energy. Like he can almost read it better than I can. But anyway.
We all have our little strengths.
We all have our strengths.
Yeah.
But I believe that most people, whether it's a vision board or journaling, it just so happened that, I mean, put it this way, I think if anyone made a vision board, which I like draw mine, like that my next house I want and all this, I'll draw it. Mm-hmm. But then once again, I'll start physically feeling it. So if you have a vision board, once you start looking at it, like a month before it's coming, I guarantee it. If you're in your own frame and you understand your own emotions and you see that board, you will start feeling different when you look at it when it's close.
True.
And trusting that it's always going to come. That's the other thing. Like while I was journeying it, I was okay if it happened. You got to let go to let in.
Yeah.
Right? If you're feeling stuck, you have to let go so you can let in. You got to let go of that $50,000 job so you can let in the $300,000 job, right? So same thing. I had to let go of maybe the disbelief that I was never going to get these things, or I had to be 35. And I just trusted the process.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to meet her till I was 35. But you know what? That made me let go.
Just like the camper. So I'm his camper, okay? You see? Do you see? He let go. So you did do it. See, I knew he did these things. I'm like, you've told me things like this. We've talked about this. So anyway, so yeah, see, he let go. Like, he was thinking, oh, I won't find my person until I'm in my 30s. Like,
yeah.
But if I do, great. But like, it probably won't be.
Exactly.
And let it go. And you were in good energy.
Yeah.
You know, and it just came.
It worked out.
It just happened. And it does. That's because you trust the process. The more you let go and let things flow and live in the moment and enjoy life, the more things come to you. And that is so important when you're feeling stuck. To just trust the process, let go, live in the moment.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
Get rid of those doubting beliefs.
For sure.
They're garbage inside. It's head trash.
Head trash.
Literally remove it, throw it away. Don't even recycle it. Like, get it out.
Yeah. Change your identity. What's the story, right? So, all right.
Well, I love it. Great video.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Comment, talk to us. We like talking.
Like, subscribe,
If you
and
can't
share. We appreciate it. All righty.
Bye-bye.
Peace and love. Bye, guys.
I'm just going to start it again.